We got a new car from CXD. We haven't had one of these for a while. The boss of WPL is the CXD owner as well. First vehicle they brought out was the D32, which was the little Chinese EV. I can't remember what it's called, Wuling or something like that. Then we had a little mini D12 like Suzuki Carry. Then we had a D52, which was a licensed Volkswagen bus. And now we've got this thing, which is a Beetle. I don't think it's licensed though. Hence why it's called the Classical and not the Beetle. Retro cars since 1938. Yeah, so I don't think this one's a licensed one, which is instantly throwing me a red flag on the Volkswagen bus. If they had a license for the bus, then it's strange that there's no license for this, being that it's, well, clearly we know what it is. That's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. Are we still doing that?
That's what she said.
Everything on the box is in Chinese. All the instructions, I believe, are in Chinese. Now, that's probably because this is one of the first ones, and they always release them for the Chinese market first. So we may see one with English on it, but I don't know. There's all your chrome bits of trim, which we'll put on in a minute. There's a charger there, and there's a screwdriver. A bit weird, it's got screws in there rather than a cable tie. So a lot of stuff I review is hobby grade. This stuff's kind of more toy grade, but it's good toy grade. It's kind of like in between your Walmart type toys and then your full hobby grade stuff. It'll be fully proportional. I can imagine it will drive really well. It is very basic, kind of like a posh toy grade. It's got the split rear screen, so it's an early one. The detail under there on the plastic chassis. Rear wheel drive, you've got all your motor and stuff in there. Very basic, but it does have some decent features, like this does have suspension. You've got an interior in there. You more than likely got working lights. And like we're seeing, you've got all this chrome trim, which I'm going to put on now so we can actually see it in its full gear. There we go. Doesn't that look nice, all that chrome trim on it now? Bit of a pain to get some of it on, but it is looking good. So there should be a battery somewhere in it. Oh, it might be under here. Yeah. Little clip there. A little 3.7 volt lithium ion. Bit of space under there. All right, let's charge it and then we'll see what it's all about. Couple of double A's in your transmitter. So you've got steering trim and you've got a throttle rate. That will give you a low speed and then a higher speed. Switch it on. Battery's all charged. So you got working lights at the front. Oh, you got lights at the rear as well. So fully proportional steering means the more you turn that, the more the car will turn. Rather than the cheap stuff that just goes all the way one way and all the way the other. You'll see with this, the more I turn, the more the steering turns. So fully proportional. And then the steering trim at the top is to trim your steering so you can get it going straight. So if it's not going quite straight, you can trim it up. And then throttle, that's your normal throttle rate. Press that button, and a higher throttle rate. Fully proportional, which is better than probably 95% of anything you can get from like your local Walmart, or if you're in the UK, Smith's Toys, etc. We'll give it a little drive around my track. So let's just trim the steering up. There we go. Look at how smooth it drives. Super smooth. That's in the lowest speed setting. Really smooth. That throttle control, very nice. Right, let's speed things up a bit. That's the, whoa, that's the highest speed. Oh, we can drift it. Whoa. That's got some nice speed about it. So the good thing about these is because they're so controllable, you can take them outdoors as well. It's usually a big negative of the really cheap stuff is you can't really do much outside. Whereas this thing, even on the low setting, will go off-road a little bit. Look. Oh, I said a little bit, but that's actually pretty good. Wow, I'm impressed.